City, no less, as we have MC versus duckdeok. A lot of respect exchange between these two people, as Sugoyo in the chat did go down, and spawning down to the bottom right-hand corner as our red Protoss representing MVP and Korea. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for duckdeok.
The underdog here, man, is just as simple as that. No one expects him to win. Some people don't want him to win, but he's playing so well.
And the man with a plan, spawning down to the bottom left-hand corner here as our blue Protoss representing SK Gaming and Korea. Give it up for SKMC.
Boss toss. That's right, this is the boss toss. And I remember staying up late, if not getting up early, whatever it was, to watch him win many a championship over the last couple of years. Been following his progress for a long time now, many years. Starting off in that OGS team.
A lot of nostalgia for me. Sat in bedroom, just not even being full-time esports or anything like that. Casting from my bedroom and trying to make my way whilst watching MC win championships over the other side of the world. It's he's been around for so long, but as has duckdeok, really, but just not that championship heritage behind him, trying to gain his now.
duckdeok's been playing StarCraft for 10 hours a day. It's maybe a bit exaggerated for the last couple of years as well.
Yeah.
No, they both played a lot. It's just one was more successful and hit the highlight than the other. But today that could be reversed. duckdeok could destroy this champion. It's as simple as that.
Yeah. We are even here. MC and duckdeok are level pegging in this best of 7 to determine who is the Europe WCS champion once again. MVP, he was dethroned. And now it's up to these two Protosses to battle it out. Civil war.
All right, 2 probes in each gas for each player. Very similar builds, if not identical, with the Chrono Boost both going down into the Nexus. Very, very close here, and I wonder how this is going to shape up. The difference between the both is that we did have a bit of an earlier scout from MC, but it doesn't really make that much difference, as they both do scout each other out, eventually.
Yep. Yeah, just circling around here. Sees the second gateway, and to be honest, I won't be surprised if duckdeok threw down a second gateway here in game number 5, but seemingly not just yet, as it's probably just going to be a little bit of tech from him.
He throws down a pylon first.
Yeah.
3 in gas. And he goes in, sees the double gateway. He didn't want to retaliate in the same way. He didn't say, all right, if you do this, I'll do this. It was more like, okay, you're doing this, I can get away with this.
Yeah.
As we see the mothership core coming in instead, and MC's going to have to run away. Knowing his opponent probably in this location is looking for 1-gate tech. And it is 1-gate Twilight Council coming out from duckdeok, refusing to play the same as MC.
And now with duckdeok doing this, I think he goes GTs more than Blink here. I think that Blink will be a bit harder to make work on this map. There's not that much room around the main to natural.
But now with MC picking up the information that his opponent's probably teching off 1 gateway, does he now look at things and be like, right, if I don't do anything early, and you saw what happened last game, does MC now decide to throw down the 3rd gateway? And yes, he does. Yes, he does. He's moving out now with his units. He's got to put a bit of pressure on.
And duckdeok is going to go for Blink here. So again, it's always up in the air.
It's like, it's reversed on Star Station. It's reversed.
Complete reversal here on Red City. And, well, was that? No, that was a probe of MC's. MC was just probes all over the place. And he's now going to poke up this ramp here. 2 Stalkers are there to greet him. So unfortunately for MC, he's going to take a little bit of free damage there again. And
yep, but the probe did slip down, and it will be able to build a pylon, and that's outside of vision range from duckdeok.
Sneaky, sneaky.
As both mothership cores do go in, MC's going to get a bit of information here. He's going to see the Twilight Council, and he sees it researching. And so now he knows exactly what he's up against.
Yeah.
And he needs to strike soon if he wants to get in there before Blink is researched.
But seemingly he's retreating with these Stalkers.
He throws down the robo.
He decides to go home.
Smart. I love this decision making. Based on the intel he's picked up, he said, you know what happened when I tried to break my opponent who did this? It didn't really work.
Yeah.
Or when duckdeok tried to break him, duckdeok tried to beat him. And MC defended and then counterattacked with Blink. So now things are a little bit reversed, and MC immediately starts the robot on a Twilight Council of his own here. So I'd be expecting MC to start his immortal production quite fast.
And duckdeok here, it looks like he's just going to be using this Blink a little bit more, I would say, defensively with this Nexus going down.
I think he's calling it. I think he's like, all right, he's not going to attack me.
Yeah, after seeing the movement out in the middle of the map, just a little bit at least with that Stalker and the Mothership Core and where they were and some things like that, duckdeok now says, yeah, I've got the better hand.
And duckdeok, I think his response here is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant to throw down the expansion here. And because the expansion is what you do if you were map mapping and you could see what MC was doing. He was falling back defensive onto an Immortal. Has a Twilight Council down here for some reason as well. And MC pokes in, reveals the probe, and also starts Blink. For the boss toss, is this a timing in its construction? Was the boss toss thinking moves ahead of his opponent? Was the boss toss expecting the Nexus to come down and expecting himself to be going for this Blink Immortal push?
That's so in-depth.
That's thinking levels and levels and levels on top of each other. And with this right now, the boss toss has a pylon on the other side of the map. He's chrono boosting out this Blink, and he could hit a very, very strong timing. A very strong timing here.
Yeah.
Because duckdeok's trying to get Immortals, but MC's already got one of his own. But there's Blink on top of that for MC Stalkers.
And 8 Stalkers to 3 Stalkers right now, although that being said, duckdeok did just warp in a few there. So evening that up, and he does have 2 sentries, which have accrued quite a bit of energy. So force fields going down whilst this push out comes long. duckdeok could do it. duckdeok has space control. He has the army as well.
Look at this. MC's like, no.
Go away.
No counterattacks here. But he doesn't know about the pylon above. Is he just going to check? No, he's not. So there's still going to be that counterattack option. But MC is moving across the map. There is already one Immortal out. Remember this Photon Overcharge as well? And there is a second Immortal. MC doesn't have much time. Blink is not ready yet. He loses one Stalker straight away. And look at that. duckdeok does bounce off. But I'm not sure if MC can break this.
duckdeok, are you going to be able to defend? I mean, he even has Photon Overcharge, right? So his army with the second Immortal as well. He's going to take this. Good force fields, separate this army out for now, buying himself more time. There could even, if he keeps throwing down force fields there, he could have another Immortal.
MC comes in, Time War comes down, Stalker's attacking from the right-hand side. These force fields do come down, he blinks forward. And this is the chance that he wants to do. He's going to try and break down these Immortals.
Kills off the sentries, denying any more force fields from actually occurring. Kills off one of the Immortals. Will he take down the second one? There's going to be a third one out here in just a little bit, but he kills off another one. Photon Overcharge will hold him back. duckdeok is doing this. The MC doesn't have that much.
And the counter-attack. duckdeok is just beautiful here with this counter-attack play. This is absolutely fantastic, understanding what his opponent was doing, and we really can see the layers of strategy just on top of each other here. And I don't think this MC can do it. He lost 600 resources to nothing before the fight even happened, and those force fields are beautiful, cutting off the Immortal from doing anything in this fight.
We've said it all tournament long. This map, pretty good for force fields, and this is the first time that we properly see that come to fruition here, as duckdeok once again just goes for the defense, realizing that he's ahead here in this regard. That Immortal will go down, but he still has a lot of firepower here. MC cannot break this location, even if he killed off all of that. There you go, GG, duckdeok.